Hello. So I was gonna make a video about Graves itemization. And then I went on like a big loss streak on Graves, and I totally lost my confidence on the character. So at the beautiful hour of 4 a.m., I am making a McGinnis itemization guide, which I don't think is super necessary. I don't think I'm quartering the market. I don't think I'm gonna have any insanely controversial takes, but I don't know, we'll see. This is the build. I'll give a build link in the description, but honestly, there are some items that I think maybe you might just want to build it yourself and just sort of work off my principles. So let me first do just like a my appraisal of each of the abilities. That's what it is. I think turret is just okay. I think ultimately, like, a lot of people want to play like turret McGinnis. They're like, I want to play turret McGinnis. I want to play with turrets. And like, the thing is that most of your problems with this character stem from how long your setup is. Where like, if I have barrage, right? Like, obviously you can like dash and stuff, but like I need to, like, if there's a fight happening down here, I need to get up to the high ground, and now I can start like firing, right? And I need to like sort of like check my angles and be like, hey, is there anyone else hiding up here, right? Or like, you know, like you need to sort of procure, like, your character is so dedicated to like, if I can get to the right positioning, if I can set up, then I'm good. And it's like, turrets are like, well, because the thing is, right, it used to be that I think barrage was I don't remember what the cooldown barrage was, but like at the very least, like I think the cooldown modifier was worse or something. I don't actually remember. I played so much of old McGinnis and I forgot all of it. But like now it's down to like 120, and then that's down to like 98, and 98 is really fast. 98. You get this every fight, so it's like there's no consideration of like, oh, like I need something else to be doing, because your character can just be this ult, especially because it's so strong, because it's so good. And I don't know, I'll spoil it for you. Like, ult is the best thing on this character by so much. I think the gun is still pretty good. I think it's still worth like thinking about the gun. I am pretty down on the gun. As you can tell, like I don't buy like an actual, like I buy a fake ass gun item just because I think like you really want these two 6400s on this character, generally speaking. But like I think it's not like bad to like be playing like, not like full gun McGinnis, but like buying like some good and important gun items. And like having that be your sort of interstitial damage, your like damage outside of ult, I think is better than turrets, which are like, they're so killable. They're so killable. I still go 1-point turrets just like for the very early game, because I think like the turret DPS and attack range is like the best. Like, I guess you could go tier 2. I don't like tier 2. I don't think tier 2 is very strong. I like tier 1. I think that's about all you need, really. Then it's Medspec. Medspec is really good. Medspec is so strong. Still. The thing is, like, it's not actually that good for, like, lane. Any healing is good for lane, to be clear. But it's, like, what is it? It's 25 seconds at... It's 25 a second at 6 seconds, plus the linger time of 1 second. So it's 175 heal, I think it should be, right? Which is not that good, especially on a 50-second cooldown. But once you get it all the way up, and it's a 30-second cooldown, 2% max health regen, like huge radius with a big duration, like this is crazy for like any like mid take. Like if your team is just like low and you just like need to like put a med spec down. If you're sieging like base and you need to put a med spec down, the one thing with it is that nobody will ever like sit in this. You have to understand this. Like, you're gonna be like, thank God for the linger duration they added, because nobody will ever just like sit in your med spec, ever. people will like walk in and out, and so at minimum they get 2% max health regen or 4% max health regen because there's no way they're not spending at least a second, and then they get a second linger time. So at least they're getting 4%, which is good. But it's like, you know, what's a shame. Wall is fine. Nothing wrong with wall, I guess. It's just like the thing with wall. So now you can hit it. And it's like, it's this weird thing of like, I don't want to like go too mid. I guess we can. It's like, how do I word this? It's like, it is a way to keep someone out of a mid take, right? Like you just wall off a door. The thing is that you can't physically use Echo Shard with this ability. Like, okay, hold on a second. I'm sorry.
I'll find my purpose again.
Hold on a second, wait. Okay. You have to understand. You have to understand.
My turn.
You can't. I just thought it didn't work. I just thought it. That's my. Okay, so you can. You can Echo Shard wall. It's not that good. Okay, to be clear, this changes nothing. It's not. It's. Just, that's just to fuck with me. That's just to fuck with me. Graves Echo Shard wall is still way better because Echo Shard wall. Graves wall is a really good ability, and this is just a pretty good ability. This is just for mid tank. Don't buy Echo Shard on this character and put it on wall. Fucking. Okay, sorry. Don't buy Echo Shard and put it on wall. It's like you can only wall off one. Like you can only wall off one entrance to mid, and it's like that's pretty feels bad, but it's like not bad actually, because you are walling off an entrance to mid. But now it's also like it's not. I don't know by the way why it still has a duration upgrade when it's breakable. That doesn't make sense to me. Whatever. For like let's say like you're doing this, you can't wall jump on the wall, but you can wall jump next to the wall, and like you can't. So you can't actually. Can you? Hold on a second. Wait. Actually, you might be able to clear the stamina. No, you can't. So you can't clear it stamina-lessly, but like it's pretty easy to like burn one stamina on this, and you're like, okay, fuck you, right? Like it's like for like fighting, it's also just like so broken and buggy. It's like, hold on a second, wait, let me see if I can. Well, now it doesn't want to do it. If there's any time where it like can go under or over, it just like it just fucks with you in a lot of different ways, and it's like not super good at its job a lot of the time. And it's very like if someone's running away from you, it oftentimes like won't be able to catch up with them, or you'll fire it too early and it's like they're on the other side of the wall and it's like worthless. Wall, to be clear, wall is really good sometimes. It's just not great. Like it can be a sort of base kick counterspell to Bebop hook because you can like parry it with the right timing. But at the same time, it's like also Yamato can fly through it. like Moko can well, I'm not sure if I want to split this up into multiple videos. I think I will. We'll go over matchups and stuff in a different video. But like you're pretty annoyed about like the Yamatos and Mokos of the world, and it like doesn't stop them. And you're annoyed about the Bebops of the world, but specifically in ult, and you can't cast wall in ult. So it's like not super good. And then ult is all the obvious things. Ult is really good. It's like the centerpiece of the character now. You have it up for every fight, and it's like supremely strong. It's just it is a lot of damage. Notably, for the purposes of like your early mid game, it's kind of bad until you hit at least tier 2 for the extra duration, if not tier 3. It's kind of bad before then. That's part of the reason I go Gunspike first. The second part of the reason I go Gunspike first is just because the Gunspike does will offer you a lot more. I'm of the opinion that unless you're going an item that has good wave clear, or you have good wave clear on your character, there's like no reason to not go Gunspike first, unless you're assuming that you are a character that has a good Gunspike, and you're a character like assuming you're a character where you have a good Gunspike, you're in between Gunspike and Spirit Spike, and you're either not buying good wave clear items like Cold Front, or you have good wave clear on your character innately. I think there's no reason not to go Gunspike. So like if there's a toss up between the two options, go Gunspike. Just because like Gun is so much stronger early and later. Oops. Sorry, guys, what's Spirit doing? Guys, what's Spirit? Whatever, and the whole different playing session. This is my first 3 items. Monrons is pretty obvious. You're like a siege character in lane, so you want to like get up in their face and get prio, and this is a way to get prio really good. It's especially strong into like Rem. That's it actually. Just like anyone like who you care about like having I guess like Graves too. Also it gives you more damage against walkers in like towers and stuff. So that's pretty good. I'll probably put it in the description. I made a Graves spreadsheet that's like every item in the game that affects damage and every ability in the game that affects damage. For McGinnis, I just did ones that are like reasonable. Let me like pull it up now and just like tell you what the other options are. It's like actually not much. Resto does fine, although I think you have sustain, so you're not like worried. Extended mag, I will say, okay, one thing. So intensifying is arguably best in slot. Titanic mag is broken right now. You're a weird character, McGinnis is, because she's sort of, it's less true now that Medspec doesn't give you fire rate, but you do still want to be fighting like all the time in Medspec, which means you can't really slide at all. And also you're a 2-stamina character who wants to be using your stamina for dodging. So having a lot of mag size is really good. And it gives you like a ton of damage. And like a ton of weapon damage as well. So look at Titanic mag. I like Monrons more. I also love extra health. Extra health is my favorite item in the game. I think like the raw power of this is like it's funny because like I think this is just like because I have a League background, but like you tell me I can buy Ruby Crystal, I'm gonna buy Ruby Crystal on every character. It's just like having more health to face check people is really good. Getting more healing trooper heal is really good. Like it's just like just being like having 1063 health with no boons, because if you level up, it's like what you'd have. Like, you'd have like this many boons. There about. So it's like having like a 1300 health at level 4 is really good. It's like very strong. I can't recommend it enough. I'm trying out Mystic Regen. I think it's probably okay. Your turrets proc is the main thing, right? So you get you obviously get like it's an internal cooldown. Is it? Oh wow. Oh no, because it's different heroes. Never mind, you got me. But like just like having force, like because extra regen is for a second, and that's really good. That's a very strong item. And like this is for regen for 6 seconds, and then if it hits the other member of lane, it's 8 regen. So I think it's probably good. We'll see about it. Originally, I just went for. I think originally I was going for like suppressor, but suppressor sucks. And then I was just like arc surge, compress, like duration. I was like, No, I was slow, and I was like, And then I was like duration. I was like, and it's like, let's try it out. Intensifying, good for gun. Extra stamina, absolutely necessary on any 2-stamina character naturally, but also, Arcane Surge is a very good item. On this character, like, you really want range, duration, and spear power on your ult. It's just, it's all the numbers you want on your ult, and also it's a stamina item, and also it puts you into your, like, it's a 1600 for your 4.8k. Very strong. Cult Stack is subbable out, but I think the fact that this is also ability range and it's money, so you can get like into your 400s faster, is really good, because like eventually you're like the thing with McGinnis, right, is she's really good mid game, especially like at your 30-minute fight for mid, right? Like your 30-minute important fight that I went over in a previous video. Haha, lol. In the previous video, I think, actually. Haha, lol. You should go watch it. Haha. Like once you get unstop, you're like really strong, and like really strong then specifically. So I think you fall off late. So I think you should probably just sell out of your gun at like a certain point, because if you sell, let me like, because you have like 30k for mid, so if you get rid of these two, and obviously like, you'll sort of like make it, the way it works out, and then you go like this. Basically, I'm saying is like you can get like this plus green spike within like your assuming 1,000 souls per minute. Assuming 1,000 souls per minute, you can get this by 30 minutes. And like this is, or this, like these are winning setups. This is a very strong situation to me to have unstop escalating, and like all this shit, like your green spike. So like basically getting to that every game is your goal. Like that is your dream. And I think like cult sack is the item that is the most good at doing that. Expansion is important. I have all these notes. I am of the opinion, like, because you're a one ability character, you really don't care about upgrading these things. You'll see I don't even put like cooldown in the build, just 'cause, like, I think you're never even like, it's like you'd have to buy like Resto, Dispel, Unstop, and then like something else, and then that would maybe justify Transcendent cooldown, but it's like you really don't care about like having a faster med spec, because like 30 seconds for like, you know, however much heal is already really good. I'm honestly not even sure if you want compress cooldout on this character. It's just like, I think because you literally have, it's like taking like 22 seconds I guess, off of your most important, like your important cooldown, and it's the only thing your character does. So I think it's probably non-negotiable, but like I might negotiate it at some point. Anyways, yeah, I don't upgrade any of these. I don't think you should upgrade any of these just because you don't care about duration on med spec or expansion on med spec or any of your other abilities. You just care about ult. So just get things that are just for ult, basically. This is the green section. They're all okay. Rest of the Locket I want to like single out because I think it's so strong right now. If you are into castery team comps, like buy Rest of the Locket. Mage Leap is weird, like Stamina Mastery, because they're both insanely strong items. Because on McGinnis, like, you really want to, in your mid game, be like permanent involved and just like go around. Like, you want to be fighting off, like every time you have your ult up, you want to be in a fight and like getting something, right? The thing is that you're really bad at rotating as a 2-stam. And a totally immobile 2-stam as well, right? And if you're into like these Calico champions or these Moko champions or these Yamato champions, it's really nice to have the improved mobility of Stamina Mastery. And you get this, and it's 100% stamina recovery, and it's like, whoa! Like, look at your stamina now, because you have this improved stamina recovery. The thing is that legitimately, I don't remember the last time I played a game where Counterspell or Dispel or DBR were not the best items to be buying. And it's like, well, and it's like, if I wanted a 3200 to like let me rotate better, I'd be buying Fortitude out of extra health. So it's like, I don't know, I might remove these. I think they are just like, I think I've put up so many hours with Mage Leap McGinnis, just like in metas where Counterspell was like less necessary, and like I just refuse to believe it's bad, but I never buy it. But like, I think it's still crazy. And if you're playing in a game where like these two are not necessary, please buy. I think Mage Leap is better by a very small margin, although Stand and Mastery is also, like, they're both insanely good, and I recommend both of them. But, like, it's, I don't know. I find it very hard to justify the purchase in most lobbies. Guardian Ward's worth looking at, talking about, just feels like it gives ability range. Any item that gives ability range is technically look-at-able on this character. So all of these, I wouldn't buy Ballistic Enchantment, but you could. But you could. sorry. Healing Nova is bad. Rescue. The thing is, like, all of these items that are like, don't my trophy collector. This item's terrible. But like all these items that are like, all the ability range items in the game, in fact, got nerfed. So like this is part of the reason why I buy Cult Sack is like, because like Mystic, Greater, all these items got nerfed. It's better to have more items that are contributing ability range. So the Guardian Ward, if it's a good lane, for it, or if it's a good, like if you're laning with a squishy who like is gonna get killed, or if you're laning with someone who's stupid, or if it's like Pocket and you're like, I want Divine Barrier to cleanse ult, all of these are good reasons to get Guardian Ward, and then like also you're getting more range out of it, which is strong. I want to talk about this. Evolve is weird because escalating is all of the damage you need on this character, like that plus your range, your radius expanders. Just because like hitting 2 people is much stronger than like getting anything else in the game, especially when like, because your ratio is only like 0.36, so it's not like actually good to, it's like really bad to build like Spirit on this character. Like raw Spirit is just like not good on her. So escalating is like, the reason you buy Mystic Vuln is to buy escalating, to just like sitting on this item is like not good. Mystic Slow is, I think, strong just because you, like, this is 30% movement dash slow, and then this is 30% movement slow, 12% dash slow. So you are slow stacking really well. I think this is maybe bait. I think it's maybe bait. I think it's maybe luxury. I think you should maybe buy slow next instead. I've put up good results with it, anecdotally. So I can't like full throat endorse this one, but I can say I like it a lot. And there's not much else to be buying also, because Suppressor's bad. You could buy QSR, is the one thing. You could buy QSR and you could put it on turret and you'd be fine, but I don't think it's that good. Unstop is your most important item. You have to buy Unstop. You have to buy Unstop every game. If you do not buy Unstop, I will find you. Remember that buying Raw Spirit is bad on this character, and you are trying to make sure that you have as little setup as possible and that setup comes out as fast as possible. And what is faster setup than being able to pop Unstop and then ult from down here, as opposed to having to run all the way up here and then pop ult from sailing up here? Because you can just pop ult here and like, I'm on top, what are you gonna do about it? Like I just dash up backwards and like you can't run at me, so you're dead, right? Because like, so you're fucked, right? And like that is a much better situation to be in than like, oh, I gotta like get all the way up on this rooftop, and it's like, oh, what if they come up on the rooftop? What if they buy knockdown? What if they buy knockdown? Because they're gonna buy knockdown. It's like, buy unstop every game. It's like, you have to. There's no lobbies where the time is bad. I hate to like, because I made a video about this, but these stupid ass, just like luxury ceiling buys. Just like, oh, what if we bought Escalating and then we bought Boundless? What if we bought Escalating and then we bought Boundless and then we bought, you know, Lightning Scroll? Lightning Scroll is the worst item in the game. It's so bad. It's a delayed microstun. It's not even just a microstun on damage. It's a dispellable microstun. They were like, no, we got it. It's too good if it's just a microstun. Look at Spirit Burn, dog. Why does this part have a 0.05 scaling? Why does just the damage per second have that? Why is it not? Why does Toxic Bullets straight up scale better than this? By so much. If you buy a Boundless into this, you get like 40%
0.4% at max health damage, and you buy a boundless into this, you get 3. You get 3 damage. What's going on? Why are you more encouraged to buy spirit items for a gun item than you are for a spirit item? Why is there no 6400 spirit item that has like I guess Arctic Blast, but Arctic Blast, the only reason you care about Arctic Blast is the damage amp. You don't care about the damage, or none of these items have. Are you getting Merc back as a gun item for gun characters? Why is this not? What is going on in this game? Why did we design Spirit like this? What's going on? Why does Tankbuster have no Spirit scaling? What's going on, guys? Okay, sorry. That's my one Spirit damage is bad rant. Slot lock, escalating all the damage you need. Please stop buying these dumb fucking ceiling buys. Just get your 4.8k and then get the good item. I don't know. Here's I legitimately have never bought an item from this category. Straight up. But Cheat Death is good. We already talked about Divine. Mystic's okay. Refresher's okay, but the Refresher cooldown is longer than the Barrage cooldown. It's probably good in some situations. Sorry, I have bought Refresher. I've never bought another of these items. But I have bought Refresher. And Refresher is good. So, that's about it. I think that's all I have to say. A mere 28 minutes of talking. Should I talk about like alternatives? Yeah, you could go Tesla. Tesla's pretty good. You could go. No, I was about to say you could go with 3200. You can't go with 3200. There's no good. You could get like a Tank Buster. No, you can't. No, you literally can't proc it. I was like thinking about a world where you could actually proc this item. You can't. TP is bad. Yeah, there's nothing else to go. So you have to go. You could go Radiant, but I think that's like you're just like throwing everything away. You could go just Arcane Compress this, but then you're missing out on an expansion. All of your range is coming from Cul-de-sac, which I think feels really bad. I think that feels really bad, especially since this isn't 100% uptime. What else? I should talk about. You talk about Spear Rend. You buy Spear Rend. Tesla in testing performs really well. Hollow Point Capacitor. I don't know. I think realistically speaking, you like gut items are not that good on this character. I think that's straight up it. I think that's all I have to say. Yeah, you're a one ability character. It's basically just like you're a one ability character. Buy all of the one ability character items, and like get gun investment because gun investment is good. I think that's all I have to say. Have this item for mid. Sell this for this item for mid. Make sure to manually queue these, and then you manually, because if you hold on a second, because the idea here is that like, if you manually queue like this, then like it doesn't queue this because this is a choice, right? You're getting it for my case, but it also like I need to make this optional as well or something, and then it's like, because then you go like queue this, and then you like pick these, and then you pick this. I don't know. I guess that's, yeah. I'll just like do that. Hold on a second. But like, this isn't optional. It's optional so that it doesn't auto queue. It's optional so it doesn't auto queue. It's like it's so gross. It's so gross. Whatever. It's fine. The badness is just whatever. I think that's all I have to talk about. Yeah. Oh, you could buy like extra regen. I don't know. I don't like extra regen. It's like probably okay. You could swap this out for extra regen. I think that's actually all I have to say. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh, actually sorry, that's not true. Extra charge is bad. Don't buy. It's like, hold on a second. You get like 32. It's 37, so you get 5 damage, and this is 42, and this is 42. Yeah, so you get 5 damage out of this, and you get 10 damage out of this upgrade.
and you don't actually care that much about turrets, so don't buy this item. Also, don't buy extra spirit because raw spirit is bad on this character. Don't buy Mystic Burst. Yeah, there's like nothing else to buy. You could buy Rusted Barrel over Mystic Regen. That's actually something I should say. You can buy, depending on your matchup, Rusted Barrel and a Mystic Regen. That's one thing. I think that's it. I think that's all the things I have to say. I want to like maybe like because I would like to make this build maybe in like the Lightbringer style, but I straight up think like I don't think that there's enough choice on this character for it to be like a viable Lightbringer. This is my Lightbringer section. here's my Lightbringer section, but it's like I don't know. I guess you could do it for gun, but like you build the same thing every time with Spirit. I think that's it. I think that's all I have to say. Goodbye.